Well, welcome back, Portal Masters. This is Brylander with PortalPowerTV coming to you with yet another episode of Skylanders RE-MAGINators. For those who don't know, Skylanders RE-MAGINators is a series that I do based in Skylanders Imaginators, where with Skylanders Imaginators, it lets you create your own Skylander, basically. You know, all the different gimmicks that they've had over the years. You know, it had giants, big characters, swap force. You could swap the tops and bottoms. Trap team. You could actually capture the villains and then play as the villains, and then superchargers. You know, it had the ability of vehicles and driving and so forth and so on. And then Imaginators. I don't think I skipped any of the years, but Imaginators, you can now make your own Skylander. You can design them yourself. But the fun that I'm having is I am trying to recreate existing characters, whether that be Deadpool, Iron Man, The Flash, Batman, Robin, the Hulk. These are all videos that I've already done, and if you've missed any of those, be sure to check them out. Descriptions are in the links are in the description. But is trying to see how closely I can get the character to look like who it's supposed to be. And if I get it close enough that when you look at it, you can say, hey, yeah, that's the Hulk. Or, you know, I can say that's, in this case, we're going to be doing Thor. I did Shrek in the last video. But if you look at it and say, okay, it may not be exact, but yeah, it does look a little bit like Shrek, or it's pretty close. That's really what I'm going for. And, you know, sometimes you can't get it that close because the body parts and the parts that they give you just don't look right. You know, nothing really works just perfect. So you have to compromise and so forth. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. This is my favorite Skylanders game so far. Not only is the gameplay great, but the ability of making these Skylanders and then playing with them in the game is just awesome. And, you know, being able to bring Marvel characters and DC characters, you know, my favorite superheroes and people like Shrek, you know, into the game. This has just been fun. Fun. So I'm going to go ahead and, without jabbering any longer, I'm going to put this crystal on the portal. I decided to make Thor an air smasher.
Welcome to the Creation Crystals, Portal Master. Here you can create your very own Imaginator. Let's choose a battle class. Each class uses a unique type of weapon. Smasher Imaginators pulverize their opponents with enormous smashing weapons. Are you ready to create a Smasher? Choosing a battle class is a final decision.
So obviously with Thor, Smasher, because he carries his hammer, Mjolnir, I can't pronounce it exactly, Mjolnir, something like that, is that his hammer, he's a Smasher. So absolutely gotta make a Smasher.
A new Smasher is born. Now, bring your imagination to life.
All right. So we're gonna start with the look. You got the look. Body, head. Start up at the top and work my way down.
What's up?
And
Shaka, bro.
How can I?
Hey!
all right, so the head I chose on this one is actually called the elf head, but once colored in, I think it gives the spirit of the Thor that I'm trying to make. And for the eyes, he's got human eyes. Ears, just regular human rounded ears. I can find them here. Nope, not the one with an earring in it. Right there.
Excellent.
Chest. Okay, this has actually got the same chest, at least I used the same chest that Sir Hoodington uses. So that was one of the first videos that I made. Of course, that's not a superhero. That's actually a Activision design character. And so we've got, it's called buckles and belts. And then for the legs, I think it's called bear legs, but let's see. Where are they? Where are their legs? I think that's them there. Okay. Arms. What did I do in the arms? Heroic arms. Familiar with those. I've used them a couple times. Now I just got to scan down and find where they're at.
All right.
Okay. And I think that's it for his body parts and stuff. On his weapon. The only one that came anywhere close to his hammer was, I think it's called the Great Hammer. But it looks like it's going to be locked. Where are we going here? Where is the Great Hammer? I'm scanning. There we go. That's actually the Great Hammer. So that's the closest to his hammer that they've got right now. So I'm using that. I can actually use it now. And then, I don't know on gear. I didn't use any headgear. The only hat that they have, helmet they have that looks like the original, you know, the older version of Thor had. Of course, the new movie version of Thor, which this more resembles, doesn't wear a helmet. But the headgear, the hats just look so funny because they sit up on top of the head. So I don't care for those too much. But for the shoulder guards, there were leather pauldrons, and I think, see, they're locked right now, right there. So I can't use them. I'm going to have to go and level him up real quick. So I'm going to speed through that and come back once I've gotten level 6. So that's like Thor kind of uses lightning. And so, oh, this little guy slowed me down. I'm going to have to take him out for that. Oh wow, up to level 7, so I can go back into creation mode and we'll finish that battle arena afterwards. So let's go back into look, let's finish this up. So weapon, we've got what we want, gear. The shoulder guards I was looking for was that leather pauldron, which was right down here somewhere. There we go, that wasn't it. There we go. And for the arm guards, do I even have any arm guards on him? I don't believe so. No, okay. But the leg guards I do have, so leg guards. Well, you know what? I take that back. I don't have the leg guards on him either. And a lot of that just has to do with what parts are going to look right on the figure. The gear will power him up. However, if it just doesn't look right on the figure, it doesn't look right on the figure. And now Thor has a cape. And unfortunately in Skylanders Imaginators, the only cape they got is super short. So we're only putting it on there for the spirit of it. So at least he's got a cape. And we'll go from there. Now, sizing. Size will help us out a little bit here and bringing us closer into looking like Thor. His height's up all the way. I took his head all the way down. We might resize that here in a second. I'll look at it. Upper body. That might be too much. Muscles. Lower body. Alright, so that made him huge. His head's way too small for this, isn't it? Okay, Thor's a big guy. Let's take his lower body down a notch. Muscles. Just a smidgen, but more realistic so he's not quite so fat. There. Upper body. Liking it. And the head. There. A little bit better. I don't like the, the head's oversized. Like that, I think that looks stupid. But at the same time, I want it to be, somewhat proportionate. So that's obviously in this case too tiny. That's better. That would even work, but I think that's probably more proportionate to his body size. So anyway, I'm going to stick with that. If you want to resize him yourself after you download the character, you are more than welcome to. Now, color, I say in every video, this is where the magic happens. In the color. Parts, and so forth. On the head, okay, so we are going to go with, we got some flesh tones here, and then his hair color. So I'm going to color this up real quick. Alright, we're going to try this right now. We'll use this color. And this is going to be the same one. Eyes. We got blue and white. Alright, on the chest. We got all kind of colors in here. Arms. All right, so here's all our coloring on Thor. Now, like, you know, Thor has those big circular emblems, or not really emblems, just kind of like metal plates on his chest. None of the chest that Imaginators has something that's like that. So the shoulder guards that I picked kind of emulates those same kind of circular discs that are on his chest plate, but they're on his shoulders instead. So you know, you kind of get the feel there for how I'm trying to keep the spirit of this alive. So anyway, that is my Thor. Don't have long hair for him, and I don't have the old cartoon version, which has the helmet, but this is my Thor. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see, we've got to go and do his powers. Let's take a look at those real quick. And he's either got smash things in front of him with full force. We'll take a look at that. And then Storm Cloud. Definitely that's the one for him. You can do tornadoes. That's what I use for the flash. Dashing forward, no. Call two birds, no. So yeah, he's a storm guy. He pulls the lightning. You know, he can actually do that. That's one of his powers. So he also has that power here in Skylanders Imaginators. And then here comes the sun. Here comes the pain. Belly flop, no. Increase your power and speed. Increase seismic blast, no. Weaken your enemies. I think I'm going to try that one. No. Yep, let's go with that one. And last but not least is we're going to chirp him out. So if you have your Skylanders Creator app out and handy, now's the time to hit Transfer Imaginator. As you can see, hit Transfer Imaginator and then hit Receive just prior to me hitting this sound, and I'll give you a couple seconds notice. And this will actually, the sound that I'm going to play will transfer or download my version of Thor, the Imaginator, into your Creator app. So if you don't have the Creator app, and you've got either an iOS, you know, Apple, you know, iPad, iPhone, something like that, or an Android device, you can go to the respective application stores, app stores, and download the Skylander Creator app. From there, you can design your own characters, and you can also even order 3D prints of those characters. You can, I've got a video up about 3D prints on my channel. There's also order t-shirts. You can order cards. And the cards actually have, just like the 3D prints do, have a chip inside that you can put on the Skylander portal, and it will put that Imaginator in your game and play it from there. It's really, really cool. So be sure to check those out. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the send, and I'm going to play it twice. So we're going to, here's the first time. Okay, that was the first time. And here goes the second time. So go ahead, and if you didn't already get to it, or it didn't come through, make sure it's in receiving mode right now. And here comes the second send. All right, so one thing that I realized after I sent this to you is we didn't change his name and we didn't add his personality to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change that for myself. But when you download it, you'll have to go into your app and you can adjust this yourself. So on the personality, basically you're going to give him a name. His name is Thor. And voice.
No match for my club.
What does he have for personality? His voice, I used Regal. Right there. And I used...
Prepare to face my power.
Okay, prepare to face my power. Just kind of goes along with some of what you kind of think Thor's is his ego is and so forth. But that's his voice. And music and effects, I didn't use any. I used none and none on that. So you can go ahead and after you download him into your creator app, you can adjust that for yourself. If not, obviously I've changed it here. So anyway, we're going to see what he looks like in the rest of this game. I'm going to finish out the battle arena. If you don't want to hang out to the end, you want to actually click on my next video. There's a link up above or in the description below that will take you to one of those. But I'm going to finish out this battle, so if you want to take off now, that's feel free. But if you want to hang out with me to the end, I would enjoy that too. So if I don't see you at the end of this video, I will catch you in the next video. This is Rylander with PortalPowerTV signing off. Take care, and God bless.
Bites the dust. Believe me, too.
Broccoli guy had to go out for another pizza, but I think I speak for both of us when I say, let's get ready for the next round.
Uh-oh, we got ourselves a classic case of defeated enemy right there. Okay, now this party just became official, because we got Chompies in the house.
Oh, this Skylander is just mowing down these bad guys like it's mowing day or something.
Alright, that cloud is kind of cool because it's like drawing lightning. It's a storm.
Oh, had to jump in there and call it the
So it's kind of like Shrek's fart. You leave it there and it just keeps battling him. Now what was that doing? Hold on a second.
The Skylander just leveled up. I forgot that was a thing for some reason.
So there I can increase my power, and then when I attack him from there...
And laughter, but mostly
Looks like the Skylander is taking some light damage, as we say in the business. Oh, that's nice.
Uh-oh, things are starting to get chippy in here. And by that, I don't mean a place where one buys fish and chips.
So what do you think about Thor, guys? Did I at least get somewhat close?
At this point, I'm wondering why the bad guys just don't
Now this is a
back
little
up
bit
and
more
go
of the
home.
movie version of Thor,
I'm pretty sure that they all came together, so
instead
going
of
all
like the
out
older
require a lot
cartoon
of
version.
coordination, and I just don't think they have the organizational skills to pull it off.
I attempted to make that one, didn't really like the results,
Yeah, you can say goodbye to that enemy.
so
Though I'm
I
pretty
elected
sure he
just to
can't hear
stay
you.
away from it.
Ew, I do not like these bugs, Broccoli guy. Not at all. You know, the Skylanders were were heavily favored going into this battle, and it's starting to look like the odds makers had it right.
I think that really goes to show you how easy it is to be an odds maker, Bill. I mean, come on. Picking the guys who always win to win, it's not exactly a bold prediction.
Bye-bye. Cool. Oh, these bad guys simply do not stand a chance. No chance standers, eh? I have reached the end of all the things I could say in this particular category, so if you hear me...
Booyah!
Stay tuned for more arena
All right, one more round.
messages. What? No messages? Okay then, we go back to the fighting.
Ouch, babe.
See you later, non-alligators.
Oh, wow, chill, Bill. It is a pretty bad day to be a bad guy.
That probably didn't feel very good.
Nice.
Don't bring that stuff in here.
Uh-oh, we got ourselves a classic case of defeated enemy right there.
Those Skylanders appear to be kicking a lot of butt today.
Oh, so true, Chill Bill. And I guess I always realized that they kicked butt. I just didn't know they kicked this much butt.
Okay, the Skylander is back in business. Or should I say, snack in business.
Oh, yeah, you can say goodbye to that enemy. Though I'm pretty sure he can't hear you.
Oh, these bad guys simply do not stand a chance. No chance standers, they. Can you believe we used to fight against the Skylanders broccoli guy?
Broccoli guy's all, what? Yeah, and looking back in retrospect, what were we thinking? I mean, really, like, these guys are totally good.
Cool.
And another one bites the dust. And believe me, too, it doesn't.
Oh boy. Oh, I see. The Skylander just leveled up. I forgot that was a thing for some reason.
Ah, humanity.
Oh, that's nice.
Booyah! Oh, had to jump in there and call it the Skylander leveling up. By saying booyah, you know, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
See ya. Would not want to be ya.
Some broccoli guy lines are just so classic that it would be a crime, a literal crime, not to repeat them now and again.
The Skylander is taking some serious punishment. Might want to think about some serious retaliation too.
All right.
See ya.
Well, for those of you who hung out with me till the end of this video, I do appreciate it, guys. If you're liking these videos, please hit the like button and even try to share it with your friends. If you think someone that would like this video, go ahead and share it. And don't forget to subscribe. Again, guys, this is Brian Lander with PortalPowerTV.
Awesome.
Signing off.
And I'm
Take
talking
care.
about the good kind of
God
awesome
bless.
here too. Although, now that I think about it, I guess there really is no other kind. Well, anyway, nice job. And hey, here's a reward for all that hard work.
News.